A garage is a man's sacred place. It's where he parks his truck, hangs his mountain bike, and brags about his mountain biking scars. This is the last place we want insects to invade, and you definitely don't want the insects going into the house and invading your wife's milieu.
Don't let those things in here! Don't make me get the hose!
Yeah, that's right. You don't want that wrath coming down on you. So what happens when you have an ant infestation? Well, take a look at this. Single dog kernel dropped out while feeding the dogs. Thought I was feeding my pets. Looks like I was feeding the pests instead. That's all it takes. It's like a giant buffet line for these things. So what do you do when you have an infestation of ants? Because you don't want that getting any further. You want to wipe that out. First, get rid of the food source. Quit feeding the ants. Then, get yourself some Terro liquid ant baits. The Terro liquid ant baits do something that no other ant bait has done before. Actually attracts the ants. So, you take your liquid ant bait like so, stand it up on its side. Simple. Cut an opening there in the slot right there as shown and place it down. Then watch the magic happen. Watch the ants actually be attracted to this. As you can see, within just a few minutes, the ants took right to the bait. That's because the people down at Terro thought this one out. First, their active ingredient, borax, which is a natural mineral that's found in many household cleaning products, is what kills the ants. It slowly attacks their digestive system, so they eat the bait and they can actually take it back to the rest of the hive. Kill the rest of the ants, which is a good thing. And then they added a sweetener in there because, you know, ants like sweet stuff. So why not make the poison taste like a snack? That's smart thinking right there, Terro. Now, some of you might be asking, what about those black baits? What's wrong with those? Well, okay. These are what you're talking about, right? Well, let's stick one right next to the Terro ant bait and see what happens, shall we? Well, would you look at that? It doesn't look like that black ant bait is doing the trick at all. The ants are actually walking around it to get to the Terro liquid ant bait. Well, you say you could put in the whole box of black ant baits, right? Because you bought a whole box? Well, why not? Let's do that. Do you see that? 4 times more of those black ant baits that did nothing. The ants are kind of like, what are these black things in my way from getting the Terro ant bait? If you're one of those guys that like to burn money, go right ahead and burn the money. Buy those black baits. What are we doing? Why are you burning money? That's just crazy. Don't burn up your money. Don't buy those black baits that don't work. Buy Terro liquid ant baits because it works.